One of the more popular tools on Magic School is the Rubric Generator. So this tool is meant to help you generate a rubric that you can use to evaluate student work. When you open the Rubric Generator, you have a couple fields to fill out. The first is a grade level. The second is a point scale that you want the rubric to follow. And then you have some input areas where you can add a standard that you're evaluating, the assignment description, and any additional customization or context for the rubric itself. So let's start by, we'll do a 5th grade rubric. We'll stick with a 3-point scale. We'll add a math standard. So I'll go ahead and copy this math standard right out of the standards document and paste that in here. And then for the assignment description, we'll say students are identifying patterns following a rule. And then for additional customization, I'll go back to the standard and I'll copy some of this information in there just to give it a little bit more to go on. And we'll generate and see what we get. So you can see right off the bat, it's building this table for us. It's a 3-point scale. And we have several criteria that are being evaluated here. Now I could go in and say, maybe I don't want the explaining the pattern criteria. So I could say, so I can just tell it to get rid of it. And it will go through and regenerate it with the new information that I've requested. So I can continue that process as I look at this rubric that's been generated and continue to give it more instructions to update it until it's exactly what I want. That's the beautiful thing about this, is I don't have to come up with this rubric from nowhere, like build it from scratch. I get to see what's generated and then revise it from there. It's a much less taxing cognitive process for me to look at something that already exists and revise it than to build it from nothing. So let's say that I'm ready to use this. I can export it to Google Docs. I could print it. I could just copy and paste it into something if I wanted to. Use that copy button. And then I can bring it out into the world. I can print it, give it to students, put it on a Google Doc, making it part of an assignment, however I want to use it. And if I want to edit this but not have AI make the changes for me, I do have an edit button as well. So I can click edit and that'll bring up a table that I can actually go in and make changes to the text. Maybe I just want to say form sorted pairs. So I can make those changes as I see fit. And once I'm done making changes and tweaks so that it's the way I want it, I can hit save and that updates the table here. And now it's ready to go.